From Vince Scully Avenue, welcome to Dodger Stadium. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And today's starter, Shohei Ohtani. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
On the ground right side, it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
Now it's going to be Ha-Seong Kim. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Squirts away a little bit. The 1-2.
That's a ball.
Just underway. Crowd getting settled here at Dodger Stadium. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. 2-2 on the way. Got him swinging. 1 out, man at first. And now it's going to be Seiya Suzuki. In the air, right side. DeLuca on his way over. He's got it. And there are 2 down. Now here is Munetaka Murakami. In the dirt. Lee leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Way inside, gets out of the way.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Nope.
Just missed. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And here is Kazuma Okamoto. 0-1.
No, that's a ball.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. That's a base hit. 1 run across. Hernandez quickly throws it in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Kevin McGonigal, the next Cub to hit. Sends it to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. We go to the bottom of the first. Pitching for the Cubs in this one, Logan Webb. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance. Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Murakami. And there's one away.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
Shohei Ohtani now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Ball. Ball.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Two up, two down. Yandy Diaz steps to the plate for the Dodgers. In the air, right field. And that is that. Back here in LA, here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And that is out of play. Kwan measures 5 feet 8 inches, 28 years old, and he was a 5th round pick back in 2018. That clips the corner.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
The 0-2. And that one upstairs, ball one.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. On the ground, Diaz takes it himself. One out in the second. Here's the catcher, Moises Ballesteros. Oh, 1 now. Fly ball down the line. And a foul ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. 2 outs, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Matt Shaw. And a swing and a miss. Next offering is fouled back.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball.
He locked him up. Bottom of the second. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Max Muncy.
That's a ball. Ball 2.
Ranging back. Grabs it right up against the wall. The batter now will be Will Smith. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And the batter now, Colson Montgomery.
Strike. Woo.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level playing at night.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Nice grab. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. New inning getting started. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Jung-Hoo Lee. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. High.
Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Kim in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. High fly ball, right field. DeLuca in position, and there's 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. He's 0 for 1. In the air to left center, Hernandez under this one, and that is that. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the inning, Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Lee makes his way towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Now this is in the air down the line, and that drops foul. Takes it in for the out. And now the right fielder, Johnny DeLuca. Swings over the top of that one.
That's a ball.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Swings and misses, struck him. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Munetaka Murakami.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
That's the ball.
And that's outside. 2-1. Ripped on a line to center. One away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Okamoto now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And he swings through that one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swings through it for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts. 2 down, bases empty. Kevin McGonigal, the next Cub to hit. Hit hard on the ground to the right side. Oh, great stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Back here in L.A., bottom of the fourth, Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. In there at the knees, strike one.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Strike two.
Bowling.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Kwan sprinting after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Fly to center his first time. This one's got a chance. Gone! A solo shot. And now the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. Ripped on a line. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Here comes Max Muncy. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Waste no time there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. 0-1 down. Kwan gets under it. And the inning is over. We go to the top of the fifth. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the first inning.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
The 0-1. Double play ball to second. The flip. There's one to Diaz. That's two.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Shaw at the plate with two away. Swings through that one. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Down to the dirt. Swing and a miss. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Colson Montgomery. On a line out towards center. And there's one down. Mookie digs in here. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Murakami has a beat on it. 2 down. And up next for Los Angeles, Teoscar Hernandez. McGonigal in plenty of time to first. That ends the inning. Back here at Chavez Ravine, here's the Cubs leadoff man, Jung-Hoo Lee. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one.
You know, these Cubs definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
So up next for Chicago, Hae-Sung Kim.
No, that's a ball.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. Stays alive. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike two.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Swings and misses. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Well, we go bottom six. Johnny DeLuca steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
You know, these Dodgers need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Fires over to first. Leadoff man retired in the sixth. And that'll fall for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Oh.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Lee should have this one. And there's two down. Go ahead run on base. Yandy Diaz the next to hit. In the air, right field. And that is that. We go to the top of the seventh. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the four-hole, Munetaka Murakami.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 51, Alex Vesia.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Here's the 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's the third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto. He's got some power, no doubt. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Diaz takes it in for the out. And there are two outs. So up next, Kevin McGonigal has grounded out a couple of times. There's a swing and a miss. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a slow roller. Diaz. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in L.A., set for the last half of the seventh. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Makes a sliding stop. Throw to the pitcher, and that's a great play for the out. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith.
Oh.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
The 2-1. Oh, he gloves it.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Montgomery at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there.
Oh.
Swing and a ground ball. Sends it across to first. Third out. We're at the top of the eighth. Digging in, Stephen Kwan. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Whoa.
Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. In there. Got him looking for the K. Now the catcher.
Number 9, Miguel Amaya.
Michael Peterson into the game. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Fought off foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Next is the designated hitter, Matt Shaw. Ground ball left side, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes. Go ahead run on base. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Cub to hit. And that one fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for
runner on the move. Pitch is high. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Down to go ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Chases that one upstairs. Runner goes again. Pitch is low. Out at third. And that ends the inning. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Bottom of the eighth. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a foul out of play. Ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. One gone to the bottom of the eighth. So digging in, Teoscar Hernandez. And fouled off. All tied up here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Center field. Lee on the move. Out. Number 2. So up next, Johnny DeLuca. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. That is the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. Leading off, Jung-Hoo Lee. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Tanner Scott.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. On the ground, right side. Diaz takes it himself, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. So digging in, Hae-Sung Kim. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
In the air, left field. He's got it, and there's 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. 0 for 3 in this one. Line drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base. Munetaka Murakami getting ready to hit. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away. Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline.
Swing and a miss. Bottom half of the 9th, and we've got a tied ball game. Home side looking to walk it off. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Andy Pages. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident. They can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Oh, 2 now. And a base hit. Leadoff knock puts the winning run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individuals.
Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Daniel Palencia. And here is Shohei Ohtani. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. As they hold the winning run at second base.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Check swing called strike. Strike 1. And that is out of play.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Out to short, McGonigal. There's 1.
You're out.
To first. Double play.
Out.
Nicely done. Once he digs in. 1 for 3. And there's a ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Line drive to short and caught. On to extra innings. Stepping in, Kazuma Okamoto. And this one squirts away from the catcher. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at third. Going 2 now.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
That's to third. Muncy throws to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 10th.
Up next.
Now it's the shortstop, Kevin McGonigal. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. And that skips into there. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. On the ground. And that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here are the top half of the 10th.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher
popped in the air, left field, and makes the grab. And that is that. Back here at Dodger Stadium. On to the bottom of the 10th. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Man at second. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Colson Montgomery now at the plate. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Mookie Betts, known for his late inning heroics. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him.
Oh, gets dirty to first, and they get the out. Back here in L.A., we're in extras here. Stephen Kwan digs in now. To the right side, and it's just foul. That was close. Man at second. In the air, left field. Hernandez ranging after it. And it stays fair. Fires to the plate. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. It's 2-1.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Edwin Diaz.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Way out front for strike 2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's one away. Shaw swings through it for strike 1. One out and a runner at second. We are in the 11th. This to third. Westburg throws to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that'll do it. Back here at Chavez Ravine. All set for the bottom of the 11th. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. And you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Swings through that one for strike one. Late on that fastball. Sets him down looking. So now with one away and a man at second. And next for LA, Johnny DeLuca. Kwan settles underneath it. 2 down. So last chance for the Dodgers. And now the center fielder, Andy Pages. Late swing, fouled off. The Cubbies trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Should be extra bases. Flying around third is Betts. He scores to tie it up. It's a 2-out double, and the winning run is at second base. Next is the Dodger DH, Shohei Ohtani. That one almost got him. Swing and a foul out of play. Late with the swing there. The Dodgers with the winning run standing at second. And here in extra innings. Oh, look at the stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. On to the 12th. Here's the second baseman, Hesung Kim.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That one's upstairs, ball one. Swing and a grounder, foul first base side. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Diaz checks the runner, and he just got his hand in there. Got him swinging for the K. Down on strikes, and there's one away here in the 12th. Go-ahead run on base. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Munetaka Murakami. New pitcher now, Edgardo Henriquez. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
The Cubs with the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're deep into extras. Just off the inside corner, ball one. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. We're in extras here, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Yandy Diaz.
Whoa.
There's a strike. In the air, right field. Suzuki running hard for it. One up, one down. So now, with one away in a minute. Second. Down the third baseman. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Phil Maton. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Up the middle. The throw to first. The winning run moves up to third, so they'll be happy with that. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that one fouled off. The Dodgers, the winning run at third. Here deep into extra innings. Off the mark there. And it's a ball and a strike. In the dirt. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1. Zips it across. And here comes inning number 13. Back here at Dodger Stadium. On to extra innings. Kazuma Okamoto getting ready to hit. And a swing and a miss. Swings through that one for strike two.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
This one in the air, center field. Pages on the move. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with one out. Go ahead run on base. Kevin McGonigal, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 4 with 3 ground outs and a fly out. Out towards right center field. DeLuca moving under this one. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. He scores. Catcher can't hang on. 3-2. They take the lead. So no one on after the sac fly. Stephen Kwan, the next to hit. Swing and a miss and a slider. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in extra innings. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here in L.A., last half of the 13th set to go. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the Dodgers. So the tying run at second. That's off the inside corner. 2 balls, no strikes. Ripped, but it curls foul. 2-1 now. And that's fouled off. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Out of here. Ball game.
To extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all headed home.